Hello and welcome to all students. This is first year BCom class, Mathematics and Statistical Techniques second and unit number 1 functions. Today we are going to see a new point of this unit, the cost, revenue and the profit functions. So these are the three functions today we are going to define and explain. Okay, so let us go to the first function, the cost function. Okay, so what is that cost function? This is in fact the total cost function, since it calculates the cost of all the goods produced. The total cost function is denoted by the notation capital C. See here, this is the notation for total cost function, and it is expressed in terms of uh, number of units produced. Okay, so it is expressed in terms of x, which represent the number of units produced. So to produce x number of units, the required total cost is denoted by C notation C. Let us understand the total cost function. Suppose a manufacturer produces x units of a certain item, then actual cost producing these items may depends on various factors. But for simplicity, we assume that the cost depends only on the number of goods produced. Thus, the total cost function will depend on x. Okay, x only. And we will write the total cost function C like this. C is equal to function of x, means C depends on function of x. So what is f? F is a suitable function of x. So total cost function is denoted by this notation. Cost is equal to, it is function of x. X is number of goods produced. Okay, so we write here so C is the notation for total cost, and x is the notation for total items produced. Okay, and C depends on the total number of items produced. Instead of total cost, we are given the cost of each item. Suppose instead of total cost, if we are given the cost of each item, in such a case we find the total cost function like this. A manufacturer produces x units. Suppose now manufacturer produces x units at a cost of rupees at a cost of rupees 10 into x plus 5 per unit. Okay, so manufacturer produces x number of units, and for to produce each unit we require that much cost. Then the total cost is nothing but the product of these two things, means product of 10x plus 5 and x. Okay, it gives the total cost of, and the total cost we calculate like this. It is equal to, just multiply inside, it is 10 into x square plus 5 into x, and C is equal to 10x square plus 5x. So this gives the total cost to produce x number of units. Okay, on the other hand, if we know the total cost of manufacturing x number of items, then average cost per item is given by, so next is average cost. average cost. Okay, so see here, if C is the total cost and if X is total number of atoms produced, then the average cost AC is given by this formula, C upon X. Okay, so this gives the average cost to produce each atom, average cost of each atom. Okay, now let us go to the next function, and that function is called as the revenue function. Revenue function. Okay, revenue function, it is in fact the total amount received by the manufacturer when X atoms are sold. Hence it is the total revenue function. Okay, when X atoms are sold, then the total amount received by the manufacturer, that total amount is called as the total revenue. Total revenue. Okay, so we write here what is that total revenue. The total amount received by the manufacturer, right here, the total amount, received by the manufacturer when X atoms are sold. Okay, so this is nothing but the total revenue function, and this is nothing but the total revenue. Actually this is not total, and it is okay. That amount is called as that amount is called as total revenue. Okay, so this is the definition of total revenue, and the total revenue function is defined in terms of the demand, okay, and the price per atom. If I denote the notation for total revenue R, then it is a function which is defined in terms of demand D and the price of a function P. Okay, price of a function P. If D units are demanded with the selling price of P per unit, then the total revenue function R is given by, so formula for total revenue function R is equal to P into D. P is the price and D is the demand. D is the total atoms are demanded and P is the price of each atom. Then the total revenue is R. Okay, so this is the definition for the revenue function, total revenue function R. Okay, now let us go to the next now, the profit function. Next we are writing a function. That function is called as profit function. Profit function in this case also it is the total profit function. It is just not profit function, it is a total profit function, and that total profit function is denoted by the notation capital P. That will be under discussion. Okay, now we are very much familiar with the profit, which is the difference of sale price and the cost price. Okay, so we write here profit is the difference between sale price and cost price. Sale price means revenue and cost price means a cost function. Okay, therefore we can write the total profit is equal to total revenue means sale price. Total revenue minus total cost. Okay, so we write the profit function in notation P. Profit function P is equal to revenue minus cost. Okay, so this is formula for profit. Capital capital P is the profit and small p is for price of a manufactured atom. Okay, so these are the functions which are mostly discussed in the economics: cost function, revenue function and profit function. Okay, so let us stop here. This is the end of this lecture, and in the next lecture we will solve some problems on these functions.